Hi guys, I'm Madison and I am so excited to talk to you guys about the cordless automatic curling iron. This thing is awesome. So I curled my hair last week with this and my curls lasted days. Like for at least 4 days, and I could have gone longer. So this morning I washed my hair and I want to show you how this works. So I blow dried my roots and that way I could have a little bit of volume in my hair, and I let the ends air dry. I'm trying to keep it a little bit healthier, especially when I'm about to put some heat on it. So this has a few different settings. You can change the heat settings, which is awesome. I do not like anything where I cannot change the heat because I like mine to be low. You can have Celsius or Fahrenheit, so I can change that. You can also change it from curling right to left. So when you're curling right, actually you want to do it on your left side. When you're curling left, you want to do it on your right side. So just remember to switch that when it's time to switch it. And you can also change the amount of time that it curls for. So here's the thing, my hair curls really easily. So when I curl it, I don't need to have it on for very long. So the lowest you can do is 8 seconds on here, and I think you can go up from 8 seconds to 18 seconds. And I really only need 8, but actually I don't even do it for that long. I usually pull it out between 5 and 7 seconds because I like a looser curl. I don't like it to be super tight. And because my hair does hold curl well, I don't need it to be super tight in order for it to last. So you'll notice that mine doesn't stay on very long, but you can keep yours on as long as you need to. Everybody's hair is different. So I'm going to change mine to Fahrenheit because that's what I understand. And I'm going to change it. You can go up to 390 and go all the way down to 300. So I'm going to go to about 320. And I'm going to, we can go ahead and start on the right side. So it's on, we're gonna get started. So I'm going to section off my hair 3 times. This is gonna be the bottom section. And so right now it's set to go right. So I'm gonna start on my left side. And you have to take small sections, otherwise it will just stop. It's not going to like pull on your head or anything. It will just stop, you'll notice. So it's nothing scary. So I like to put it in kind of towards the bottom and then bring it up towards my head a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the button and it goes right in, and then it's going to beep, and I have it set at 8. So I'm going to show you what happens if I hold it in the whole 8 seconds. And it double beeps, and that's when you can take it out. And you see that curl? So you can see just how tight this curl is. And that's why I usually take mine out a little bit earlier. I don't need it to be in that long, but I really didn't have to do anything. That's how awesome is this does all the work for you. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna take another small section. Okay, I'm gonna hold it there, push the button, it's going in. So that was just for about 6 seconds. It was 6 beeps. And that's still a great curl right there. So I'm gonna go to the next one. And there it is. So the cool thing too is that it doesn't come out, my hair isn't coming out burning hot, so it's not burning my neck, which is always a plus. Okay, so I'm gonna change the settings to go from right to left. And I'm going to go ahead and start on the right side. Okay, so I'm gonna push this button here and it'll take it in. See, that actually was a little bit too much hair. That's all that happened, is that it kind of bunched up at the top. So I'm gonna take a little bit out. It's just a little bit too much. There was about 7 seconds. Oh, I like that curl. That's kind of the perfect curl for me. I don't like them to be too tight. So that's the awesome thing with this, is that I know people have said that the curls can come out super tight, but you don't have to keep it in the full amount. You can pull it out whenever you would like. Okay, I'm gonna keep going and I'll show you when I'm at my next section. Okay, I'm back and I have done my second section, and so now I'm going to get started on my last section, which is the top. So I'm going to section this part. I'm gonna do my heavy side first. Okay, once again, I'm going to start with a smaller section, and I have this going left. I'm on my right side of my head, so I'm having it go left. There we go. That was 5 seconds. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I missed a hair. So here's one tiny little small section I missed. I'm gonna do that, and I literally will hold it in for just a couple seconds. And it is super curly just after a couple seconds. Really doesn't need to be long, at least for my hair. That's probably gonna be too big of a section. No, that's too small. I don't want it to be too big or too small. There we go. And at the end, I'm obviously going to run my fingers through this so that it doesn't just look all spirally and tight. Okay, I'm gonna do the top of here. I'm not gonna even hold it in as long as that's actually my hair right there is a little bit more sensitive. It's a little bit, I'm trying to be careful with it. I'm gonna do it one more time. That's good. Okay. So the cool thing is my 9-year-old daughter has actually used this curling iron and she really likes it. And I don't have to worry about her burning herself, which is a huge plus as a mom. So if you have a daughter, especially if she has thinner hair, this is going to be really easy for her to do. Oh, see, I put in a little bit too much. You can hear my kids playing in the other room. Okay, I'm gonna do the last section here in the front. There we go. I am a hairstylist, so I just like to mention that because I have had clients in the past that have told me, you know, like they just have a really hard time styling their hair or curling it only because they end up with kinks or it just, you know, they just can't get the right curl. This would be such an easy fix for that problem because this does everything for you. It may take a little bit longer because you do have to take such small sections, but as I said before, these curls last a long time. You're going to get a good curl because this is guaranteed a good curl. It's not going to kink. It's really just doing all the work for you. So it's a great option. And that one I only needed about 3 seconds because it was a smaller section, smaller than usual. Okay, I'm gonna do the back top here and then I'm gonna show you the end result. Okay, so I am all done curling my hair. This is the Cordless automatic curling iron. I'm gonna run my fingers through this real quick. Like, this is what this curling iron can do. Isn't that insane? Like, when I used it last week, I was completely surprised at how well it worked and how easy it is to use. So I'm gonna show you the back. I'm gonna kind of run my fingers through it a little bit. And like I said, this is going to last me a long time. And as a busy mom, it is so important to me to be able to go days without having to style my hair, because we all know how little time there is to actually spend on yourself. So the fact that this is gonna last me a long time, it could last me a whole week, is awesome. Anyways, let's see, that's it. That's what this puppy can do. So check it out. There it is.